Hey, Bob here at North Shore Wildlife. We are headed to Salisbury, Massachusetts. We have a customer that has had a groundhog problem there for quite a while. It's a reoccurring actually. So we set traps. We've actually pulled, I think, 5 groundhogs off their property. And we're going back today to set and rebait one of the traps and add another trap. Sometimes we'll add a second trap just to increase our chances of catching the groundhog. What we have left here today is, I think it's the daddy. It's big. It's been spotted. So we're going to go there today. We're going to check it out. We're going to set up the traps and we're going to get them. All right, we're in Salisbury. We're gonna go get us a groundhog. Come on. When I'm catching groundhogs, for bait, we use whatever's on the property. Oftentimes, groundhogs are going straight for the garden, so they're eating the basil, they're eating turnip, whatever it is that they're liking. We'll try to use that for bait. So at this place, they're eating the apples from this tree. So we're gonna use the apples that are falling on the ground as bait, and we're gonna catch us a groundhog. So groundhogs love to live under sheds, decks, or porches. They'll burrow up to 6 feet underneath any structure in your backyard. And that can be a problem because what happens is the integrity of the ground starts to give way. And I've done trapping jobs where the shed has just collapsed into the ground, sidewalks just falling, sinking in. And so you can imagine the homeowners aren't particularly pleased about that. At this job, they are living underneath the she house. So this is his wife's she room. So right here, you can tell that's an active point. You can see the scruff marks on the board right at the base there, and you can tell that's just freshly been pushed through. So there are no weeds or anything growing there. They're definitely coming in and out of there. So we're gonna set the trap up right about here. This is where we were having luck last time. So I'm gonna set one here and probably another one right around the corner. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna build like just an area using some of this wood. We did this last time, and that covers the side of the trap, and it builds sort of like a stable spot for us to get the groundhog. So I'm a licensed trapper, so in the state of Massachusetts and anywhere else in the country, you need to have a tag on your trap. So my name's on here, what town I'm registered in, and my registration number. This is very important, so if something happens to the trap, somebody needs to report something, they can get in touch with me. What I'm going to do is I am going to cushion the inside of the trap with leaves so that the groundhog doesn't feel the metal on his paws. I'm going to make it as natural as possible. When I'm baiting for groundhogs, I like to use what I call a vegetable buffet. I use everything. Groundhogs' palates are very select oftentimes. We know that they're eating the apples here, so that's really good. But just for good measure, I'm going to use the green lettuce. We're going to use some corn, like melon, and I bait out about 2 feet, or at least 2 feet, in just little pieces. We want to lure them in. We want to tempt his tummy with the taste of nuts and honey. We love veggies. Try to get everything in there as best I can. I like using strawberries for a couple of reasons, because I can squish them up pretty good, and that puts some juice right on the ground. And we'll also use that apple that I picked up off the ground, off the property, because we know for sure they are eating these. And that, my friends, is how you set up a trap to catch a groundhog. So we're all set. We put the traps over at our customer's house for the groundhogs. We camoed the traps. We used some of the brush that was on the property, covered the trap so it was blending in with the landscape. We also baited the trap with our vegetable buffet. That was corn, carrots. We used apples that were already on the property because they were eating them anyway. So that's usually a sure bet we can get the groundhog. So we're just gonna wait. The customer's gonna keep an eye on the traps. Gonna give us a call when we catch him, and we're gonna go back, we'll pull the groundhog out of there, and we'll set and rebait the traps on the next round. But thanks for coming here today, guys, and checking this out. If you liked what you saw, give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, and we'll see you guys next time. Bob, North Shore Wildlife.